Today's ride has to be the most dangerous motorcycle ride ever. I'm saying that in a good way. It's not a negative, it's fun. You see, men need challenge and danger to stay young and healthy. Otherwise, once the flame's blown out, it's hard to recover and we can say welcome to the land of the living zombie. Now today, I want to take you on 2 rides. The first is the annual Million Dollar Bogan Lifeline charity ride. And if you haven't heard of that before, think about 1,000 keen bikers, beginners to hardcore street racers, all descending on a treacherous, windy coastal road at the same time. But it's all in the name of charity. Lifeline's an organisation of volunteers that are dedicated to the prevention of suicide. That's a big problem for men. Now there's an even more dangerous ride that most of us are on, and I'll get to that soon. Now if you like my videos, it's a great idea if you subscribe. Otherwise, with the new YouTube algorithm, you may never see me again. Follow me on social media, and just like that, the links should appear magically on the screen. And of course, to keep the channel going, we've got a range of supporter gear. Fantastic t-shirts like the one I'm wearing. We've got black, we've got green, we've got white. We've got V-neck, round neck, we've got hoodies, caps, beanies, stickers, patches, key rings. The skull and crown logo is a symbol of conquering death and ill health, living life to the fullest as only motorcyclists can. I'm leaving a day early because it's in Geelong, which is about almost 2 hours away, and I've got a commitment there tonight, so I'm going the day before. Danny's Lifeline ride starts from Geelong. That's about an hour and 45 minutes from my house. It goes from Geelong to Apollo Bay on the coast, which is a hard 2-hour ride if you don't stop on the way. The first section's about 40 kilometres on the freeway, crowded with bikers, some of them relaxed and cruising, others jockeying for position through the traffic. Now group rides are always dangerous, and this first section is like playing dodgem cars on 2 wheels. Last year, the police were hostile towards bikers, so we may have another obstacle to avoid on an already dangerous trip. And we've found Karen.
Go, mate, how are you? How's it going?
How are you guys?
You watch that thing and put on?
Look at this, old not dead. Say hello, Andrea.
Hello, Andrea.
We're handing out the Bogan stickers, and if you live your dreams on the back, you get a $1,000 tattoo.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you win the tattoo...
Well, I've finished this arm, and I've just started on this arm.
Okay.
I'll finish it off.
Yeah, but what are you going to put on there?
Well, I've already got it ready. It's a girl.
Okay.
I'll put on there.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen it.
Check this out. What girl are you going to put on your arm?
I'm in trouble.
What's her name?
That's right, David. What's her name? dust breath in the air. Two dark days, do you have a tear to spare?
Oh, look at that.
Make a promise, the world awaits. It's heavy just breathing through this debate. Start up, come on, start a riot. When they love you too much, know it's fake, or even hate.
Plug your channel.
It's the mild goats.
Now, we met Matt last night, and you've got a fantastic story to tell.
Yeah, mate. It was about 12 years ago. You get T-boned by a drunk driver. So left me pretty banged up, full of pins, plates, and whatnot. But still here, still riding.
Missing a foot.
Missing a foot, and still riding.
And where have you come from?
Mudgee, New South Wales.
Yeah, so how many Ks?
So far, it's about 1,100.
I'm really old, not dead. I love your channel.
Oh, thank
love
you.
Your channel, mate.
How are you, mate? Hey. Where are you guys from?
Bundaberg.
Bundaberg. That's a big. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. How
We made the trip down last Wednesday.
Wednesday
yeah?
lunchtime.
So having a good holiday.
Yeah, well, had a few mates, bad mental health and suicide last year
Yeah.
and that, so yeah, means a lot to us.
And what are you riding, guys?
I'm riding a 500, street 500.
Yeah, that's a hard trip.
Oh,
on that
bloody
little thing.
done well.
Yeah.
It's a pocket rocket, eh? 500.
And what about you? What are you riding?
2007 Ultra Classic.
Beautiful. Oh, that's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Ain't it?
You're going to try and keep up with him.
It does well.
Yeah.
It does well, yeah.
So how many Ks is Bundaberg? That's got to be... That's
2,200 or something?
2,300, something like that.
So you've done 2,300 kilometres to get here?
Yeah.
Wow, that's just
And
fantastic.
it's a good cause. Yeah, it was a good trip, sharing all the love with all the servos and the pubs and all of that, instead of coming the coastal like everyone does.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, good run.
All right, great meeting you both.
Very nice. Nice meeting you,
Yeah,
mate.
see you guys. See.
Hey, Willie Buck.
Here's a stranger.
Hello.
How
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank
too.
you very much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole 8 weeks.
8 weeks of married
8
life.
weeks of married life.
Have you chucked him out yet? That's the big question.
Oh, no, we're still married.
You're still married.
Yeah.
You would have thought it would have lasted.
Hey! How are you, mate?
Good to see you. Great, awesome. Thank you. Amy, what's going on?
How are you, mate? I'm getting some candid clips of you.
Over here.
Old but the old but now dead guy is trying to jump onto my channel.
An angel. Now I've seen you. I got a clip of you doing a burnout once.
Oh, really? Where?
And I can't remember. I just remember thinking, oh, there's that girl from Geelong, Harley, doing a burnout.
Maybe it was at
Was
the
it-
Pond Festival.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in that
Yeah, that
burnout
was
pit.
me.
Yeah, and now you got the angel wings
Yeah,
on.
now I've got my angel wings on. Well,
What's that in aid of?
just because why not? Felt like it.
So you're going to fly past us all today
Yeah,
with the wings?
that's the idea, yeah.
I know there'll be people here today that are going through divorces, can't see their kids, having custody battles, are really struggling. I won't go into the details, but I know that for a fact that there's people here, and I would love to give the bike, honestly, to someone that could never dream of owning a Harley. So I had that argument with Lifeline. I wanted to auction it off And there's a lot of rules and legislation around raffles. After it went to their lawyers, a decision was made that I had to auction it off. What are they worth? What's an X350 worth?
25 grand.
25 grand. Yeah, David's going to call the auction, and then Beck's going to try and entice people to give us more money. Okay, let's go for it. Let's auction it off. So whether we get 1,000 for it or 10, let's go.
I think last year was 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And prices have gone up. Fair and reasonable bid, kicks away. It's not where we start, it's where we finish it counts. Listen to the birds. That's about as loud as that bike is. $1,000 anywhere to start us off? 2 grand. Two we've got. At 2,000, you put your hand up, sir, but I missed you. Two, make it 3. Lots of money.
What are they worth? What's one worth? Does anybody want to tell me?
8.5.
How much?
8.5.
8.5, are they?
That's what they're worth, that's not a bid.
Okay.
Five here.
We got 8.5 here. 8.5. Thank you. Welcome to the bidding. And that's how you do it. That's called a knockout bid. 8.5.
6.5.
6.5. 6.5. Anybody for $7,000? Okay. Someone said yes. At the back, put your hand up.
6.5 here. Yell out if you're 7. 6.5.
5.
First call, definitely out.
Yep.
Second call, third and final call, going on to sell, selling, definitely out, selling, sold.
Candy's going to grab your details. Yeah, sure. Candy, where are you? Come up here. Who was it?
Hey.
Now, on last year's ride,
Wait.
this is hang on. There you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Turn the camera around, look how burnt you are. Look at your arms, You think you put sunscreen on, would you? No.
Now, this is Tony on last year's ride. I couldn't be bothered waiting for the pack at the first stop, so I took off along the Dean's Marsh Road, thinking that I was going really quick, and I eventually settled behind a guy who I thought was the leader. We're sitting there at a pretty good pace, I thought, and along comes Tony with his wife on the back.
Dave had his...
That's me.
Oh, Dave, you had your... Yeah. So along come these two, overtook me on the inside of a corner.
Well, if you're going to leave room, mate. And I thought you said you go home.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm never going to live this down.
Maybe I'll pull you up.
See you, mate.
I see you with your tangled hair, hiding behind the curtains of your own despair. No one found you, no one tried to. If only they knew you held the golden light. If only they saw the anguish in your eyes. Burn it down, the whole city tried. Burn it down and everything inside. Sweet revenge through your song and it goes.
You're going to be fit to be a motorbike. I'm going to have a heart attack. There's a guy here with a deep dip though.
Burn it down, the whole city child. Sweet revenge is your lullaby. The tears fall down your precious face, vanished into the shadows of your own disgrace. Forgive them, but they feel no shame. If only they knew you held the golden flame, the sweet sound of demons calling out your name. Burn it down, the whole city tried. Burn it down and everything inside. Sweet revenge through your song and it goes through the night.
you'll see it's a left-hand turn all the way through Deans Marsh, along to Lorne, which is a coastal town on the Great Ocean Road. Now the road through Deans Marsh is one of the most dangerous roads in Victoria. There are a lot of off-camber bends, fast sweepers, and there's often moss growing over the road because of the tree cover. Then after a short break in Lorne, we hit the best and the most dangerous part of the ride. And that's Lorne to Apollo Bay on the Great Ocean Road. It's 46 kilometres of continual blind corners and hairpin turns. And of course, we've all just had a break, so all of the riders have bunched up again to hit that narrow section of road to Apollo Bay. Oh yeah, and just to add to the fun, there are tourists everywhere who are looking at the world-class scenery instead of the road that they're driving on. And speaking of roads, Victoria has been financially run into the ground, so there are potholes and massive bumps that anyone with Harley Davidson standard suspension will pretty much die on. 10 points for my Wilbur suspension. I made it through without a problem. Now you've got to stay sharp for every second of this ride because you're completely surrounded by motorcyclists, many of which you don't know. You don't know what their skills are. Some of them can do with some serious riding practice, let me tell you. Really dangerous. What I like to do is hover behind them as close as possible so that they know that you are there before you overtake them, otherwise something bad will happen. And of course, some of them you can hover behind them for the rest of your life and they never ever look in their mirrors. They're completely unaware that you're there. Danger town. You're following me, mate?
Hey? yeah. On one crash I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, guy came off, yeah.
Oh, gee.
He flew past us and then he was crashed. But he's okay.
Didn't have a German helmet on, did he?
No, he's riding a chook chaser, like a...
Oh, yeah.
Did he fly past?
Oh, yeah, coloured helmet, yeah.
Then he came off.
Yeah. I reckon 2,000 people here today. 2,000,
Have you met Damon?
Damon?
Damon, yeah, Damon from Bold Not Red.
A guy commented on my blog. I'm only here because I watch Damon's
No.
videos.
This is Benny.
No, can you guess what happened to me though? Listen to this story, film this story. This is very funny. You guys will release this before. I know you guys will release your vlogs before I release mine, right? But this is a fun.
Yep.
Mate, you gotta hold the camera. Hold the camera straight.
I've got it on.
Listen to this. This is funny. I'm at the survey filling up on the way here, and I see this guy. I said, "G'day, mate. How are you?" He goes, "Good." I said, "What are you doing today?" He goes, "I'm here for a ride." He goes, "It's a charity ride." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you know who it is?" He goes, "Yeah, there's this guy that runs it." I said, "Yeah, no worries." Okay, I said, come over here. I said, have you got it? Do you know who he is? He goes, no. He goes, hang on, I'll look him up. He looks him up and he goes, that's the guy there. I went, oh shit, I know that guy. And I put up my sleeve. I said, look, we've got the same tattoos. And he goes, I do. And then he goes, oh, fuck, it's you. I said, yeah, mate. Very funny, very funny.
You're famous now, mate.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
All the places we have crashed. We know how to run these trains. We know how to be a mess.
Yeah.
She goes, why doesn't he come up with something like on being a pillion passenger? Like do's and
A
don'ts.
few people said that,
Do's
yeah.
and don'ts of being a pillion.
But is it that complicated? Like what did you
no,
do?
no.
Had a
not.
lean.
Some people
Yeah.
are probably really nervous to get on that. They don't make the rider feel comfortable.
What would you put in it? How to lean?
Well, had a lean.
How to get on and off the bike?
Yeah.
What else?
Don't put too much pressure on the rider when you're braking.
Yep.
Like you don't want them on your back.
Yep.
And
We did that today.
There was a couple of times a couple of those bends. And then the more they are relaxed, the more we're relaxed.
True, yeah.
You know?
So they got to relax. What else? What about say you're riding really slow? They go, come on.
She
get
does
it-
that all the time.
Yeah, get a move on.
You went flying past me down there.
Well, we just made the video. You've done it. We're leaving Lorne to Apollo Bay, and it's raining.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this.
Now don't forget any of the overtaking and fast footage that you see in this video. It's not actually me. I put the camera on my friend Jimmy's bike and he's doing all the bad stuff. Personally, I was going so slow I could have walked. Stay safe. And I guess we all know riding in a group's always dangerous, but this was taking it to another level. Men need challenge and men need danger, otherwise we die at the soul level. Imagine sitting at home and watching Days of Our Lives instead of... Now the problem is that challenge and danger comes with a risk reward and potential failure. Living more means to win and to lose more. But you never lose until you stop and give up, and even then, it's just a lesson learned. Look on the positive side. And the journey of life for men is the dangerous ride, and it's a ride that you can't avoid. It's men that have the dangerous jobs, and it's men that are subjected to the most violence. In fact, men live with implied violence and force every day of their lives. Now, of course, society is a little bit more evolved, and we're not hitting each other with clubs. But just think about the way that our legal system presents itself to those that don't have money. In a woke world, men have been out of favour for years. We're vilified and we're told that we're not wanted anymore. Of course, men are providers by nature, but jobs are being taken by women, artificial intelligence and robots. And before you get your knickers in a knot, of course, women have a right to work and get jobs. That's not what I mean. Culture and identity are being eroded by excessive immigration. Even the term masculinity is the very nature of men. The term's been completely demonised, and with online dating destroying the relationship prospects of 70 or 80% of men, it's no wonder that so many men can't negotiate the ride of life. And 9 men commit suicide every day in Australia. That's higher than the global average. Now, suicide comes from depression or substance abuse. Depression is loss of hope. Substance abuse is suppression of emotion. Both of them come from the way you think and the way you frame any issue that you have. Sounds easy, but it takes a bit of work to get through. I've said it a million times in my videos. Before you can successfully tackle these issues, you need to be self-aware enough so that you can see what you're thinking on a moment-to-moment basis. You've got to really drill down to see what your thoughts actually are. And this takes exercise. It won't happen without constant effort. I know because I've been there. The lure of victimhood and the comfort of wallowing in the mud has a strong pull on all of us. But self-awareness leads you to mastering the skills, the tools, that are required to climb back up the ladder. I don't mean the corporate ladder, I mean the ladder of life so that you're happy again. But it all revolves around you making the effort to see what your mind chatter is doing. You gotta be aware of it. So there's hope and there's always a way out of the mud of depression, assuming that this is what you want. Now don't be a victim. Exercise and clean food alone will go a long way to taking you out of the darkness. I guarantee you it makes a huge difference. And look at the amazing motorcycle community. There's always someone around that will help. And if you're alone, that's where organisations like Lifeline come in. But no one's alone if you reach out to other people. So don't give up, live in the moment. You might be amazed at how beautiful the scenery can be.
Deep end, we're alive, living life underwater. Let's spend all we've got getting buzzed. You pretend you're a god, I believe I'm a soldier. We play hide and seek till you draw. Love ain't got nothing on me, bad boy. Running, I catch you on my own, boy. No, love ain't got nothing on me, bad boy. I'm crazy for playing I own it because Venus is my mother. I've got my girls for life. Freedom is my sister. I've got my girls, got my girls. Got my girls.
We've gone from 500 to 1,500. You get this huge.
There's 2,000
Mate,
bikes
mate,
here.
come and get a real shot. Come in here, right? Get
yeah.
the same shot.
Yeah,
Squat
all
down
right.
and let him go around
Okay,
you.
go.
Let him go around you, yeah? They'll go around you,
This
right?
will be good. Hey look, lessons.
Hey, here we go. They'll go around you.
Dreams burn in my eyes and my heart beats for rainbows. Gaga makes me dance till I drop. Big spender to the right with no room for another. I play kiss and tell like a boss. Love ain't got nothing on me, bad boy. Running, I catch you on my own, boy. The love ain't got nothing on me, bad boy. Baby, playing the only
It's not you, it's me, it's she. It's not love or passion. There's something desperately wrong with me. It's not fair to you, I know. And I'm sorry I can't let go. There's something desperately wrong with me. Hush, don't tell me what's going on. Hush, don't tell me what's going wrong. Don't make me a victim.
If you like today's video, you're going to love this video I took recently on another motorcycle trip.
Using all that's left somewhere in your chest, on your sweetheart hidden mist. Oh.